What is going on, people? My name is Kryptonite, and today I wanted to talk a bit about supply drops and something I've noticed about supply drops, particularly on YouTube. But I'm not going to be going into the specifics. I'm just going to be glossing over the entire supply drop system, particularly on YouTube, and why we are fueling the fire and incentivizing the purchase of these game-breaking microtransactions. I don't think many people actually know about how this is happening, so I want to thank Thunder for uploading this video to TSG. The reason why I wanted another video on TSG was firstly to get this message out there, as well as grow my own channel's subscriber base, and I thank Thunder for giving me the platform that allows me to accomplish these things. First of all, I want to ask you guys a simple question. This is just a simple question I want you to ask yourself in your head and try and come up with an answer. Why does Activision, or whoever's at the hierarchy of the Call of Duty ladder, why do they allow Call of Duty YouTubers like me, well not really me, but the big COD YouTubers like T Martin and Allier and Thunder, of course, why does Activision let them upload videos of Call of Duty? Why do they allow videos of a game that they've made and basically let others make a living off of it? Well, the reason is that it's free advertising, and I'm going to try and explain what that is to those of you who aren't following me on the same wavelength. If someone watches a Call of Duty video on YouTube talking about zombies, they're going to want to play Call of Duty, right? They're going to want to play Call of Duty Zombies because of the video that they've seen. If someone watches a phone review, for example, like Apple are going to allow phone reviews of the iPhone X to be uploaded to YouTube, because if someone watches an iPhone X phone review and likes the phone, they're going to feel like buying it. This is basically a free service that YouTube is providing towards Call of Duty, towards any other product or service being positively showcased on this website. This basically gives them one of the biggest advertising platforms completely free of charge, and without them having to actually do a thing. The YouTuber makes money off of the ads they put on their review or whatever. The product they review makes money for the owner of the original product because of the review that the YouTuber uploaded, and everyone basically just lives happily ever after. We've established that most, if not all, videos of Call of Duty on YouTube actually advertise the game itself. Well then, try and put supply drops into the advertising loop. Picture a video of a supply drop opening and put that into the same advertising context. Because if someone watches a supply drop opening on YouTube, they're going to feel like buying some supply drops because they see someone else opening them and getting some really cool shit that the viewer wants to attain as well. They're going to feel like, you know what, I feel like grabbing mama's credit card and dropping $100 on supply drops just because Allier got some sick stuff from his supply drops. Activision are using YouTube as an active platform to advertise their supply drops, and this is a problem because I'm heavily against microtransaction systems in general, especially in games where you already have to buy the game with microtransactions added on top. Now, in a free-to-play game, I can clearly understand why microtransactions are being introduced, because the developers aren't actually making any money off of the sale of the game because it's free to play. But the microtransactions could provide them with the means of supporting the game in the future with updates and maybe even making a new game. Microtransactions in free-to-play games are fine, as long as they aren't too heavily incentivized, basically making the game pay to win. Why Activision have implemented supply drops into Call of Duty when the game already costs $60, I think just outlines their greed for more profit. This was particularly clear in BO3, where the supply drops were the height of the problem, where the DLC weapons introduced pretty much proposed a distinct advantage over other players who hadn't spent the ridiculous amounts of money on supply drops just to acquire them. That's why a lot of people did supply drop openings, and basically the free advertising platform that YouTube provided for supply drops actually made people want to go out there and buy supply drops. Because if you see someone go on YouTube and get an XMC in a supply drop, you're going to feel like wanting to spend some money on supply drops as well to get that XMC that some YouTuber got. And that's basically what Activision is exploiting. The free advertisement YouTube provides to incentivize the purchase of supply drops. So the one thing I want you guys to take away from this video is the bit of advice I'm going to give. I'm going to tell you guys to stop watching these supply drop openings. Stop watching them, because that actually advertises supply drops and makes people more inclined towards buying supply drops. It basically makes Activision more money from the system and makes them more eager to continue supply drops in the future from all the profit they're getting. I stand by the belief that DLC weapons are going to be introduced to Call of Duty World War II at some point in its life cycle. Because of the lack of weaponry in Call of Duty World War II's current state, the supply drop system will blow up when these weapons come out, and this is when we, the consumer, are at our most vulnerable, when we are being exploited to buy these arbitrary goods heavily incentivized by various supply drop openings on YouTube. One thing we can do is not watch these supply drop openings to show that we don't want this system. Game publishers and developers don't listen to the player base anymore, they listen to their profits. If we can stop ourselves from watching these openings, buying those supply drops, then we can stop the blazing fire that is the microtransaction craze that has taken over gaming and infected our industry. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video on Thunderstruck Gaming. If you support my point, then please leave a like on the video to let me know. I want my videos to spark a conversation. Do you like microtransactions in games, and in particular Call of Duty, and what is the best thing you have ever gotten from a supply drop? It's been Kryptonite and I'm signing out. Peace.